Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions, and it is about that time of the month. And what do I mean by that? So, as of right now, the overall market is pretty much just taking a breath. It's been on an amazing rally, and you guys know that I make these videos. It rubs some people off the wrong way, and I don't know why. I'm never here to tell you where to buy, where to sell, nothing like that. And like we've said before, no one can predict what's going to happen in the future, right? But one of the things that we can do is prepare and anticipate and not be afraid to lock in profits or balance out our position size when we are at very, very overbought levels. Like, does it surprise you that about every 3 to 4 weeks, the market does pull back? And what do I mean by the market pulling back? I don't mean the market is crashing. I don't mean that it's going to go back to the levels that it was about a year ago after COVID hit. It literally means that it pulls back to the SMA line. And last time we almost talked about it perfectly. And it's not that, anyone can predict these happening in the near future. It's just that we can anticipate it once we hit 180-day highs once again, and it begins to show signs of a resistance level. And this is essentially what we're experiencing right now. And I'm going to keep this super short and sweet and also talk about certain stocks that are currently uptrending in my watch list. And all I ask you to do the same is comment down below. Out of everything that is selling off as of our pulling back today, what stocks are actually pushing up, so the people watching this video just have something to refer to while we wait for the market to kind of correct itself a little bit. And what do we mean by that? Well, like you guys know, when the market pushes up, it's healthy, right? It's not the end of the world. It's healthy for them to pull back, especially if you're a long-term investor and especially if you see long-term value in a lot of these stocks. But if you're a trader, it's very important to understand these lower levels and higher levels, because it's very important to understand where to buy and where to sell, or where to balance out your position size to anticipate a pullback. Just like we've seen here, 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 just like we saw about 3 weeks ago where we hit highs at around 13,500 and it pulled on back a little bit more than just the SMA line. The SMA line is, again, just an indicator. Indicators are to be used as a reference. There's never any such thing as a perfect indicator on where you exactly want to buy, where you exactly want to sell. But one of the things that we are experiencing right now is we just hit 180-day highs on /NQ. /NQ is a NASDAQ future. NASDAQ has a huge focus on tech. And about 3 weeks ago, why did the market pull back? Well, not only was it at 180-day highs before, it's done that multiple times, but I think that this sell-off was a little bit more aggressive because a lot of tech stocks reported earnings, and a lot of them were not as great as anticipated. We saw a lot of stocks like Tesla aggressively pull back where it was nearly at $900, and it pulled on back $800. How amazing would it have been that you could have just prepared for that? And does that mean that you sell all of your positions on Tesla, all of your positions on Apple, all of your positions on Google? No, of course not. But it just means that, if you're fully invested, if you have $10,000 in your trading account or your investing account, and you're fully invested in Tesla, meaning that you own $10,000 of Tesla, as you're at these overbought levels and it begins to indicate signs of a resistance, maybe it's not the end of the world that you lock in half of your position. So instead of having 10,000, you have 5,000. So when it pulls back, you can utilize those extra funds to buy at a better deal and ride it back up, or however it is that you want to approach it. If you want to sell your entire position and then anticipate that pullback, like, I don't know if the market's going to pull back today, tomorrow, next week, or the week that follows. All I know is that the market is showing signs of it being very overbought. We just hit 180-day highs, and I'm just that simple reminder. I know I'm annoying to some of you, but I just love to encourage people to rebalance out their position sizes if your intention was to trade. If your intention was to invest, then just like I do with my investing account, I don't sell my positions. I just buy more at a lower level and ride them back up. But when it comes down to my trading account, I like to reduce my position size at these overbought levels, anticipate a pullback, and once it does begin to pull back, then guess what? I have enough money in my trading account that I can buy these series of stocks that I personally see value in. And one of the things that we talked about in our Learn, Plan, Profit live trading group today, it's days like this, right? When it begins to indicate signs of a potential reversal on the 1-day, 1-minute chart, you can see this aggressive sell-off. You can see the lower lows, lower highs. It's days like this where you don't want to trade when the overall direction is against you. It's days like this that maybe let's just come together and share stocks that you are watching, that you are anticipating a pullback on. So when they get back down to these lower levels and these better deals, then you have a watch list that you can follow up with, set alerts on, and take advantage of the opportunity when it actually presents itself. So again, this video is not that we're going to predict the future. This is not anything like that. It's literally just to encourage you to based off of current levels right now, I hope you guys can all see it, that it wouldn't be much of a surprise. I'd rather be prepared than to be surprised when it comes down to these pullbacks. One stock that is showing signs of an uptrend, I just want to do my part, right? One stock that is showing signs of an uptrend, I have a very, very light position size on this, but we did talk about it before, and it is Lemonade, LMND. I'm up a little bit over $1,800, and I still have a super light position on it. Only 150 shares, light in comparison to what I normally trade with, and I'm super excited to follow up with it. On the 180-day chart, it still has a little bit more margin to work with. Last time it got rejected right around those 180 levels twice before, but because it pushed up so much today, I might sell a portion of my position, anticipating a little bit of a pullback, and then buying more at lower levels. So just wanted to share one of the many stocks in my watch list today that I'm personally paying attention to, but this is one that's currently actually proactively indicating signs of an uptrend, and it's essentially why I'm sharing it with you guys. So I hope that I earned your thumbs up in this video. Please, if it doesn't cost you too much, just take 1 minute. Share in the comment section what stock you are prepping to buy if it were to pull back, or that is currently showing signs of an uptrend, so the people watching this video have something at least to refer back to. One of the last things that I want to share with you is what goes up when the overall market goes down. We've talked about this so many times before, and that is SQQQ. It doesn't mean that you want to buy now. It doesn't mean that you want to, buy right away, but this is SQQQ. This is an inverse ETF, and this goes up when the overall NASDAQ market goes down. So it's very important to know if you want to know how to make money when the market is pulling back, not crashing. It's not, going back to last year's levels. We're just saying that it's overbought, and it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it were to pull back. So I wanted to make sure that I shared this video with you guys in simple preparation. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Also, I upload new videos every single day, so if you guys could subscribe to the YouTube channel, that would mean a lot. And also, we have one of the largest Facebook groups in the world for those who trade in the stock market, and that's that first link in the description. Don't forget, we are running a mouse pad sale today, so if you guys want to check out any of our trading mouse pads, they're extra large mouse pads, they're all on sale today, and that's going to be the third link down below to kind of pimp out your little trading station. I appreciate you guys' time, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.